A top Iranian official says he is open to negotiating with the United States if the president agrees to lift tough sanctions on Iran.
But Donald Trump took to Twitter to confirm that he has no intention to ease any economic pressure on Tehran.
In an interview with a German news magazine, Iran's top diplomat would not rule out future talks, but Javad Zarif says he's waiting on President Trump to make the first move. Quote, "The Trump administration can correct its past, lift the sanctions, and come back to the negotiating table. We're still at the negotiating table. They're the ones who left." During a refueling stop in Ireland on his way home, Vice President Mike Pence met soldiers deploying to the Middle East from Fort Bliss in El Paso, Texas. Roughly 20,000 more U.S. troops have been sent to the region since May, bringing the total to 80,000.
You're going to be deployed to a region of the world that's seen some action in the last several weeks. But I can tell you, all of our information is Iran continues to stand down because we demonstrated American strength.
It's been more than 2 weeks since those Iranian short-range ballistic missiles were fired at a base in Iraq housing American troops. The U.S. military did not attempt to shoot down any of the missiles because there was no U.S. air defense systems in place, a point exploited by Iran's foreign minister. Quote, "The damage we have done to the U.S. is extensive because with all its military might, it could not prevent the missiles from hitting its base. It shows how vulnerable the U.S. is." We now know 34 U.S. troops suffered concussions or traumatic brain injuries in the attack. 8 have been sent back to the U.S. for additional treatment. 9 remain in Germany at a U.S. Army medical facility. 17 have returned to duty in Iraq. It's not clear how severe the injuries are. More than 5,000 U.S. troops remain in Iraq, and Patriot air defense systems are likely moving in to protect them.